Roll back a few months ago, and everyone will remember Lionel Messi looking for a transfer, pushing for it. That's a better way of putting it. It was at this stage that Barcelona hurriedly tried to look for someone that could plug in the giant hole that Messi was going to leave in behind. And one of those names was in fact the Olympique captain Memphis Depay. Yeah, I bet that probably like you, I was like, what the fuck is going on? How come Barcelona fall all the way down where Memphis Depay is the guy they're looking towards for? But in reality, it did make sense for what the new manager Ronald Koeaman wanted to do. Spoiler alert, Barcelona weren't able to sign him, but now in the winter transfer window, there is pretty much a good option that Barcelona could go ahead and try to sign the Lyon captain again for a measly 5 million euros. That is the asking price that Olympique Lyonnais has set Depay on. While he does only have 6 months left in his contract, an amount so minuscule is rather unheard of, especially in the current scenario that the world is under, and no less for a player of his stature. Would I buy him? Yes. Is it the right thing for the team? Well, let's find out. Hello everyone, ¿cómo están? BugaLuis here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. And I would like to remind you guys that if you did manage to enjoy this video, be sure to support the channel by subscribing. It is the best way that you can help us out, as well as liking and sharing it with your friends. But well, now, in reality, halfway through the season now, Barcelona looks just horrendous. While Lionel Messi did end up staying, he's not racking the same numbers like he did before. Those numbers are far from poor, of course, but they're not exactly Messi-esque levels as well. In such a scenario, it would be expected for other attackers to step up, right, to the occasion, but that hasn't happened. The club's top scorer in the league is still Lionel Messi, followed by the youngster Ansu Fati with 4 goals, who, might I add, has been injured since early November after the match against Real Betis. Antoine Griezmann has been a regular and has contributed to a total of 5 goals, but is still largely unconvincing. I guess then that with this, you can make an argument to say that it becomes imperative for the club to make a January signing. With Memphis Depay available for just pennies, really, it is a decision that can become very easy to make. Depay is a very versatile and skilled player and is comfortable on the left wing as a number 10 or as an out-and-out striker. His versatility and dynamism make him central to the Lyon attack, and he often drops in between the lines and create chances as well. Boasting of his spectacular right foot, he tends to cut in and look to shoot when deployed on the left. Lyon manager Rudy Garcia often gives Depay a free role, giving him the full freedom to make his own decisions in attack. On top of that, he's a great dribbler, creative on the ball and menacing in front of goal. Depay is a volume shooter, looking to finish the chance rather than let it elongate and settle down. This particular trait could be very important for a team like Barcelona. To terminate some of the chances would prove vital for Barca to avoid a quick transition and a counter-attack from the opposition. By finishing the chance in a shot, target or not, Depay can provide an outlet that can simply guarantee to create an attempt to score rather than wasting what could have been just for a missed pass to ruin everything. Additionally, a trait like this can help Barcelona to score some iffy chances, is the best way I can put it really. With this I mean kind of Depay shoots and then save, deflection or a rebound. The thing sounds dumb, but they are helpful to win games honestly, helpful to rebuild confidence and to eventually gain points to challenge for a title. On another note, while technically a strong player, Depay doesn't lack in the physical department and has the ability to hold off players off and use his strength to make way. This is something that he can add to Barcelona that currently they don't have. Regardless of whether he wants to use his physicality or not, he also prefers to use the technical side of things. He will also push in the shifting games, and he's a hard worker, something that Barcelona could do if other defense are often left without help. With Barcelona seemingly toothless without Messi contributing to 40 a season, Depay could become a midway through improvement. Ronald Koeaman has looked to employ the 4-2-3-1 formation, and whether he changes to a back 3, a 4-3-3, he always returns to it at the end of the day, and Depay could slot in seamlessly in this formation, having played it already with the Dutch national team. Depay adds also one thing that is very key, and that is versatility. For instance, when Ansu Fati and Dembele are injured, which could happen as well, not only this season but later down the road. Martin Braithwaite seemingly occupies a left wing, which if Depay does sign, this is where he could be the most effective. Whilst Ansu Fati is world class honestly and very impressive, it would be harsh to shove all the responsibility in creating and all the goal scoring into a youngster, that too after a long injury break. If Koeman chooses to, Depay could also play centrally, alongside Messi or Griezmann. In such a scenario, then the left winger can become someone like Pedri until the other youngsters like Fati returns. Depay's creative prowess and willingness to take on the role as the main man could also bode well for the future, as Messi might look to greener pastures, or even if he stays. Just like in the video that we last mentioned, Messi doesn't want to do it alone. Additionally, the former Manchester United sensation has a strong relationship with Koeman, which could also increase the chemistry in the dressing room. The Dutch connection already shines through with Frankie de Jong, and with the addition of Depay, maybe Koeman can bring in the strong string of results that Barcelona need to avoid, well, him getting sacked, but also most importantly, secure a Champions League place. That isn't guaranteed, so I stress that right now Barcelona need all the help they can get. Ideally, Barcelona's next number 9 will be a natural goal scorer rather than a creative player who can also score goals. They should operate in and around the box, create space, and there will be more creative teammates that then they can focus on that so that they can use their skills for finishing rather than build up play. For over half a decade, Luis Suarez occupied this role perfectly, just impeccably, and also probably one of the best players in the world. Martin Braithwaite right now fills that void, but he's not necessarily the long-term solution and certainly is lacking the natural quality and talent to take Barcelona forward in this department. Suarez lacked in what Depay is now when he joined Barcelona, but Suarez left Barcelona being better than Depay in the two areas of a striker. Therefore, the question is that even with all of the creative talent that Depay has, can he exercise the role of a number 9 as effectively as these other players? Another question that I want to make, and why Barcelona maybe should not consider trying to go for Depay, is that what role will Depay play and what role will he have in the squad? Would he be a bench player or a starter? Is he a long-term solution or just a short-term fix? If he starts up top, who between Messi and Griezmann start out wide? And more even so, what will happen if Depay starts playing good? Will he keep the position of a number 9? Would he drift into the left to make space for Pedri centrally? If that's the case, then Messi is the number 9 and Coutinho doesn't play? Will Ansu Fati be benched as a result? His arrival would push youngsters like Pedri, Francisco Trincao and Conrad de la Fuente further down the pecking order, the latter two in particular who need first team minutes to develop. In all, Depay's versatility is appealing, but he doesn't feed a need that Barcelona isn't already satisfied for. That is the main issue with Depay, because he does appears to be a luxury signing. With an incoming new board, financial setbacks and on-the-pitch struggles, Barcelona have a chance to redefine their transfer policy that has been marred by inconsistent and underwhelming signings. Depay is the real bargain at only 5 million euros, but he would still not be the most sensible for the Catalans. It's not a question of skill but fit. Barca must realize that his value is already present in the squad that they have. More vitally, the Blaugranas with minimal transfer funds should focus on rebuilding other parts of their squad and take more advantage of La Masia at that. But still, I cannot shy away from the fact that Depay is literally bang for your buck. Simply put it, an opportunity to sign an attacker like Memphis Depay for 5 million euros is simply too good to pass on. If Barcelona were to wait till the end of the season, there might be other clubs lurking already for him, and who knows, he might even extend his stay at Lyon. Barcelona's start of the season has been miserable, but it's not too late to turn things around. And like I said before in the video, the season is not over and Barcelona has not guaranteed a Champions League spot, and I cannot stress how important that is. And if literally 5 million euros can help you to get back on track, why not spend that? In the worst case scenario, Barcelona will get more money even if they were to sell him. So simply by the sense of the word, there is no way that Depay can ever be a flop. Sign him for 5 million euros and then sell him for 20. That is stonks.